Hello and welcome again to the Thrifty Collector. Today we have not much mail. Did get some eBay cards in. I went a little bit crazy this week with the eBay buys. Only 3 letters. I actually have another one. I have no idea where I put it. I also did some great card shop buys for some through the mail, so I'll quickly kind of scan over those also. So let's start with the through the mails, and I have a feeling a lot of these are probably cards that I sent off to private signings. I believe at least 2 of the 3 are. So we'll go ahead and we're going to find out which ones I got here. This one is from Charlotte, North Carolina. This is, Lake Speed, NASCAR guy. That, and then he sent this one. He actually put my wife's name on there, so he must have not read the letter and just put on the what he saw on the return envelope. He didn't put in a business card. He didn't sign it. Quote from Mark 8:36. It's kind of neat. He included his own card here. I guess this is kind of a testimonial card. It says that he's Christian, to that effect. So that's kind of neat. And then I sent him 3 1988 Max sets. I am very high on this set. I think this is a good set. You can pick up these cards dirt cheap. What's funny that I got Lake Speed in today, and I haven't gotten an NASCAR one back in a long time. I actually saw at the card shop a Lake Speed. It was a buyback when Max did their 10-year anniversary, and it was numbered about 199, hand with a black Sharpie and signed by him. So I guess that was kind of an insert they did, a 10-year anniversary. So, but nice. Oh, he didn't sign the last one. That's cool. I didn't sign the last one. I guess he gave me enough free stuff, but that's cool. That's a cool return. Yeah, the 88 Max is one of those sets. Was the first set of NASCAR that actually had that was mass produced. There were a couple here and there. There was the 72 STP set. There was the 87, 88 set, the one with Jeff Gordon, Racing Heroes or something to that effect. But that's really the mass-produced one, and I think that's a good set. That if you can pick those up, a lot of those guys sign. Richard Petty's, what's considered his first card, is in there, and that is he was in the 72 set, but of course that's his real mass-produced card. This one is from Providence, Rhode Island. And this one is from Bob Aleta. I believe you pronounce that. And what's kind of nice about this is his 76 card. He signed both of them in black ink. This was Bob's only card that I know of. So kind of neat when you can find the guys. There's actually a guy in the 76 set is Joe McIntosh. His only card was in the 76 set, but he actually had 2 cards in that set. He had the regular card, and then he was also in the traded set, and never had another card besides that. So this is another one of those one-card wonders. Bob is from New Bedford, Massachusetts. So it's pretty nice. And then this one is from Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, and this is my Floyd Little. Now, if you had seen a couple weeks ago, I had sent this card to Floyd Little with his standard fee, and he sent me a note saying that he charges $10 or $15, and didn't sign the card. Sent me a thing saying I didn't send him the money, which I did, but he did send me a signed card. I believe it was one of the Panini Hall of Fame cards. which was kind of cool. So I went ahead and resent it with the money. And this is Floyd's rookie card. He is in the Hall of Fame now. So that's another nice Hall of Fame rookie card to add to the collection. You know, I'm very high on the rookie cards of the Hall of Famers getting signed. And that was it for my Through the Mail, except for the one that I cannot find. So I'm going to go ahead now and go through some of my eBay buys here. And this is my Whitey Herzog lot that I bought. And if some of you remember, I have that 9-card screw down. I try and do the rainbow of Whitey Herzog. He has Topps cards from 57 to 63. He also has a 63 post and a 60 or 61. I can't remember. What was the other one? Oh, Leaf card. So I wanted to pick up some more cards that I needed to try and finish this set, or this rainbow collection of his. And there was actually 2 cards that I needed. This is the postcard. And that is, of course, that's 61 post. Looks horrible in the in there, but this guy taped them all up. So I was kind of worried the pictures of these cards wasn't great, so it was hard to tell if there were any creases. But that looks like a nice clean card of Whitey. And that's his, like I said, that's his 61 post. Whitey actually started out in the Yankees organization and then went to the Kansas City Athletics when they were in Kansas City, and then the Orioles. And I think that's about where he stopped. Here's his 62. And this, I don't know if they had high numbers in 62, but this one always seems to get a few extra bucks, the 62. It's number 513. So, and I needed this card for the set. Now, what I did like about this, I paid $22 shipped for these. So not a fantastic deal, but not the worst. Does have another rookie, typically off-centered as always, of Whitey Herzog. So I'll send this out also. And then I'll just show this one because I already have the 61 signed. Was it 60? That's 61, yes, 61. So I'll go ahead and I'll probably trade that one. Oh, about this. Now my friend Mike sent me we were talking about the 90, I believe it's 94 Nabisco set. Nobody knows about that. It's a set Nabisco put out, and they had all Hall of Famers, and you sent like, I think it was 4 proofs of purchase and like $5, and you actually got a Hall of Fame signature. And they had Phil Niekro, Brooks Robinson, I want to say Frank Robinson, Ernie Banks, Willie Stargell, Jim Catfish Hunter. The real rare one is the Don Drysdale, because he only signed about half of them and passed away having a heart attack in a hotel room. So the Don Drysdales are a little bit harder to get. I do have a Don Drysdale. I bought one with a JSA sticker on it, just to make sure, because I had heard that some of the ones that weren't signed have actually made it out. So I wanted to make sure that I actually got one. This is even the Don Drysdale. When I bought mine, I think it was $25, and that was with the JSA. They get no love at all. They're beautiful on-card autographs, and they're all Hall of Famers. And they're kind of forgotten almost. Nobody really talks about them, except of course when Leaf buys them and then cuts them, makes a caught auto out of them, puts 1 of 5, and then everybody loses their minds on them. But this one was the Willie Stargell that I got right here, and that's it's an 8.5 with the 10 auto, And went a little deep. I think I paid, I think it was right at $20. But I thought it was kind of a neat opportunity because I think one day people will start looking back and start trying to get some of these cars from these sets. You also had the Jimmy Deans, the Ballpark Franks. Yogi Berra did a lot of the other ones. You can pick up the Yogis, at least when I picked mine up. I think I picked mine up for right at $20 shipped. So real nice cards. But that's the 8.5 with the 10 auto. The subs are centering 8.5, edges 9, corners 8.5, surface 9. So they always go down to they round down on that. So that's why it's an 8.5. So, but it's a nice card. And it has a little bit of information there. Has a little picture of him when he was young. It actually has 1993. Yeah, 93. Oh, wow. So these are a little bit older than I thought they were. So, but nice card to have. Nice card. I'm just going to go over a few of the cards I picked up at the card shop today. My friend Mike and I, we drove out to Gulf Breeze. We knew their trade day is always the first Saturday of the month, so we thought we'd actually be able to go in there and spread out and look through all their vintage boxes. And unfortunately, they were having their Christmas party and it was packed. So we didn't get to quite do what we wanted to do, but we picked up some neat stuff. Big fan of Bobby Shantz. I picked this card up at a real good price. I think it was $3.50. It's a 54 tops. It's a real great color. You can't buy this on eBay for that price. I got that for. What I do kind of like is they actually stamp when they put that in there. So that's been in there since October 2017. Picked up a Harry Carson rookie. Great signer through the mail. I'll send him one rookie about every 6 months, just one card. That's all I'm really interested in getting signed is his rookie. So it's a great card. Went a little deep. I got it. I do have an Eddie Murray rookie card. Forget about the glare. The Eddie Murray rookie card. I do have one of these already, but this one was a huge upgrade. I paid $15 for this, and I think that's a pretty good price for the condition that it's in. I would say it's probably in a 5, at least. One of the other cards, and I went a little crazy. This one was actually, it has 8/20/11, so this has been around for not more than 9 years. Richie Allen, this card seems to be real popular right now. He just passed away. I know people were buying these like crazy until he passed away because there was talk about him getting into the Hall of Fame. He didn't have a very long career. I think it was from about 64 to 76, maybe 75. So he had a lot of good numbers, but just didn't have the longevity. But for some reason, people are talking about him being in the Hall of Fame. He was a one-time MVP, but I think if you're talking about putting him in, you have to definitely put Dale Murphy in first, who was a 3-time MVP and actually had better numbers. But this is the 64 rookie, and I picked that up for $15. Some of these are just regular. I don't think there's much else that's kind of too exciting here. There's 2 I like here. This is Dave Bristol. He was actually the manager of the Seattle Pilots. He's actually still around that I know of. He managed the Reds, but it's a guy that's manager. There's not many guys that were managers in the 60s that are still with us. Dave Bristol is one of them. He managed into the early 80s. So Dave Bristol. And, of course, you got to love the Pilots cards. They only had that 1 year of cards in their uniform, and that was 1970. And they weren't even the Pilots in 1970. And then here's another Bobby Shantz that I really like. That is a 59 in a Yankees uniform. If you can get anything signed by a guy in a Yankees uniform, the collectability of it is great. So, and then just got some other random 60s cards, early 70s. Like I said, nothing to really write home about. except for I really like the Eddie Murray. So good recount. I'm happy I've got that Willie Stargell. I'm glad that I finally got my my Willie Brown, not my Willie Brown, my Floyd Little card signed. That's a card that has been there and back. It's one of those ones. For some reason, he didn't think I paid him, and I did. That's cool. I'm sure it was an honest mistake on his part. So I'm going to get those Whitey Herzogs out. We're going to work on that rainbow that we're working on. And thanks for letting me share my Through the Mails, my signing card with Floyd Little, and my card show. And hope everybody's gearing up, getting ready for the holidays. Thank you, and always stay thrifty.